just like that, the 76ers are up 2-0 against the Nets. Just want to talk a little bit about them. And the reason being, 76ers just too much firepower. I mean, in regards, they didn't even need Embiid to go that crazy. I think he had like 20 points on game 2, but Tyrese Maxey went berserk. He had like 33 points. Amazing off, behind the arc there. I think he got like 6 or 7 3-pointers, and it was just too much for the Nets. I mean, it's one of those things where there's a reason why I think the 76ers are pretty much favored to come out of the East there, possibly, obviously with the Celtics and Bucks. So I don't see the Nets even winning a game. I think this is going to be a clean sweep. At least that's my thoughts. But who knows? You never know. They might, drop a game or two if they take the Nets for granted. In one of those things where they don't have a go-to guy for the Nets. And, obviously losing Kyrie, losing, KD. It'd be interesting to see how that team would have done if they would have kept them. If they didn't, trade those guys to see how far they would have made it through this playoff run. But like I said, they got Johnson, they got Bridges, Dinwiddie. It's just not enough. Can't handle Embiid, can't handle Tyrese Maxey and the rest of the 76ers. So like I said, I think 76ers are going to end up sweeping these guys, and they're going to be on to the second round. Simple as that. Now, the main game I watched, and I did a short on this. I was a little perturbed because the outcome of the game, fucking sucked. But the Warriors lost 114-106. Tough game to watch, tough game to officiate, tough game all around. And just to watch how the Warriors play. Now, everybody's like, oh, the Warriors are fucking in trouble. Warriors are in trouble. You guys, if you guys haven't seen, the Warriors is one of the worst fucking road teams in the NBA this year. This was actually anticipated. You guys got to understand, Warriors this year have not been good on the road at all. The worst team probably in the NBA on the fucking road. Nothing has fucking changed. As a Warriors fan, it's very frustrating. I understand that. But it's kind of expected, when the team barely can win on the road all season long, and then they turn the ball over like it was just hot potatoes. Dude, I think they had like 20-plus turnovers, guys. Yeah, 20-plus turnovers, you're not going to win the fucking game. Simple as that. Crazy thing was, they had a chance. They were making a comeback, and they still had a chance. So, am I worried as a Warriors fan? Do I think they're going to win the series? I think they're going to get swept. I don't think the Warriors are getting swept. No, they're not going to get swept. This is the thing. When they come home, they're going to end up holding home court. I believe they'll be able to hold home court. Now, are they going to be able to steal one from Sacramento on the road in this, best of 7 series? I hope so. They need to, obviously, to win the series. Now, my thoughts are, Steph was Steph. He was actually very off from three-point range. I mean, I don't think he's going to have a shitty shooting game just like this game. It was just tough watching him. He was struggling behind the arc today. Even though he had like 28 points, but he was just struggling behind the arc, and that's just not normal of Steph. What I thought about the ejection, this is the thing. I don't know if Draymond was trying to do this as a motivation for the team to, we need to be tough, step it up. The game was still in doubt. Warriors still had a chance. You're one of the best players on the Warrior squad, if not offensively, but just running the team. And he did have 8 points at that point of the juncture of the game. Now, yes, Sabonis grabbed his leg a little bit. It wasn't anything malicious that he was going to fucking hurt Draymond Green by, holding his leg a little bit. The stop, it wasn't. I mean, should he have gotten injected for it? I don't know, man. I don't think it was that big of a deal, but you're on the road. You are known to have outbursts and reactions like that. The refs are keying on you no matter what. The whole crowd's keying on you. You are a veteran. You're a 4-time NBA fucking champ. You can't get ejected at that point in the game. You can motivate and you can pump up your team energy-wise many freaking different ways. That wasn't one of them, because if you guys wanted to win that game, you needed to be on the floor. You just have to fucking know better. Draymond, you just have to know better. You can't, at that juncture of the game. It wasn't like you're down 20, whether you got ejection or not, it didn't fucking matter. It wasn't that you were down 15. You guys were still making a run. You guys were within a possession. Okay, so Draymond has to be better to know that he needs to be there in the game to win. So my thoughts are it wasn't that big of a deal to me, but it was. And when I say it was because did you cost the game? Who knows? You'll never fucking know because you weren't in the game at the end. You have to be smarter. You can't do that. Yeah, the guy grabbed you. So what? Fucking move on with it. You could have just fallen and drew a foul if you really wanted to. But a step and jump off the guy. Hey, I probably would have done the fucking same thing. I got a temper too. I get that. I would have done the damn same thing. But you have to know the situation. You have to be smart enough to know that you can't get ejected. You just can't when you're down by 3 points at that juncture of the game, one possession, and you have a chance to steal the game. Be smarter, man. I don't know, man. That irked me because you should have been smarter. You should know through experience that the team needed you at that point. Like I said, if you're up by 15, 20 points, fuck it. Game's pretty much over. Do what you want to do, change the complexion of the whole series. But what you did was you jeopardized the team from winning and stealing a game and winning home court back. And that's what pissed me off as a Warriors fan. I love Draymond. I love his attitude. I love what he brings the edge to the team and everything. You gotta have that guy. But you gotta be fucking smarter than that. That's just me coming as a fan. And I'm a fan of Draymond, but you just gotta be smarter and you just gotta play smarter than that. You had a chance to steal the game, guys. You had a chance to win back home court, and that's what pisses me off. But what are you gonna do? Now, the only other guy I do want to talk about, and actually, there's two guys. I think Andrew Wiggins, his rush shooting. He not one of the best nights shooting. I think he'll be able to shake off that rust. Hopefully, when they go back to the San Francisco and they go back home, he should be able to hopefully work that rust off. My biggest guy is Jordan fucking Poole. He's just non-existent. I think he had like 4 points. Couldn't do much. Didn't play much. His defense is horrendous. His decision-making is very bad. Taking some horrendous shots. His layups, he couldn't finish at the rim. Trying to draw fouls, bitching and whining, complaining. I hate to say it, motherfucker, you're not one of the top stars in the league to sit there and complain. I'm sorry. Are you an upcoming star? Yes. How can you get to the next level? You got to play better defense and make better decisions. And I say this all season long. His decision-making has been not good. Not good at all for a guy who got an extension and the Warriors expect you to produce. He's not produced in the sense of helping the team win. Yeah, he has games and he goes on hot streaks here and there, but does he make the team better? That's my thing. You look at these stars and you look at the guys who can lead the team and like the Steph Currys, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. These guys make their team and make the people around them better. Jordan Poole at the moment does not make the team better, does not make the players around him better. Everything from his shot taking has been really bad. His decision, when to take certain shots, when to the ability not to finish at the rim. That's key with his type of game. And he wasn't able to do that. His turnovers is bad. His defense is really, really bad. And I think he needs to work on that. He's going to end up losing playing time, guys. Gary Payton II might not be the biggest scorer, but motherfucker hustles. He grinds. He shows, effort. And he plays defense. And that's why he's going to end up getting more time than Jordan Poole until Jordan Poole can prove otherwise. If you don't play defense, if you don't make the right decisions, you're not going to fucking play. So there you guys go on that. He won't step up. To the plate, he's not going to play. I hope he does. Warriors need him because they need that guy off the bench. Because right now, if you guys haven't seen, every time that Steph sits, the team is very mundane and very there's nothing there. And Jordan Poole is supposed to be that guy that gives that spark off the bench or, just when Steph is getting rest, and he's not. So Warriors going to have to find somebody else. I'm not concerned, but I am concerned because they are down 2-0. And, this is a long series still. This next game, obviously, is the biggest game for the Warriors because they need to switch the momentum to make it 1-2. and then we'll take it from that point forward. So that's my thoughts on the Warriors. That's my thoughts on the 76ers. That's my thoughts on the Sacramento Kings. And and this is the thing, nothing away from the Sacramento Kings. They won that game. I don't want to hear this shit when people, the refs this, ref that. Yes, there's a lot of calls that didn't go the Warriors' way. Warriors didn't get much calls at all, obviously. But that's expected when you play away from home. I'm sorry. It just is. That's just the way the NBA works in a sense. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. So deal with it. You have to overcome. You can't blame the refs. The refs didn't fucking turn the ball over 22 times, guys. So as Warriors fans, don't bitch, don't whine about the refs calls. I understand that. It's annoying. They didn't help. But they didn't lose the game. They didn't lose about 22 fucking times either. So there you guys go. That's my thoughts. Warriors need to change this shit around so they can come back, hopefully, and turn the series and make it a freaking series. Because otherwise, they will. If they don't win this the next game, done. Season done. That's what I say. They need to win this next game. So simple as that. Other than that, man, if you guys like this shit, subscribe.